Today we're visiting the New South Wales State Library. We can visit that anytime online, and there's loads of cool tabs that we can view and explore. So I highly recommend you take a look. The link is on today's activity. Today we're not going to be looking in a catalogue for books. We're looking in the library's catalogue for very old examples of old writing systems or scripts. So today we're browsing and looking at a clay tablet with cuneiform inscription. Now that all sounds like I'm speaking a bit of another language, but did you know that the State Library of New South Wales has its very own tablet that's more than 4,000 years old? The king of the Uruks name was carved into the wet clay before it was baked. So let's take a look. This is the clay tablet. So obviously this has lasted over 4,000 years on Earth and has ended up in New South Wales in their library. Now let's take a closer look into the history of the clay tablet with the Sumerian cuneiform inscription straight through this website. So you'll see that on this clay tablet, there are little marks, little indentations. And what they do is use a triangular stylus that probably the handle's made of some sort of reed. And when the clay's wet, they mark the clay. So it's almost like a bit of a secret written code, isn't it? Now, by looking a little bit further and the help that's on the New South Wales Library website, we can find out that this actually was created by the Sumerians in ancient Mesopotamia, and probably around 3,500 to 3,000 BCE was when a lot of these tablets were first created. Now, people could communicate for long distance trade by using this type of writing system, because before that there was no way for them to communicate, particularly when they were making trades or organising shipments of goods. So what would happen is a merchant, the person that was selling or delivering the item, would get one of these clay tablets and list the goods that they were sending. They'd then bake it, probably in the sun, and then they would send this with the shipment or the delivery. And that meant the recipient, the person at the other end, could verify the full shipment or delivery of goods that they received. So that way, if something was missing or stolen, they would know. And then it kind of moved on to more detail in what they were communicating beyond just these merchant deliveries to people wanting to express themselves. So you can see how this would have developed, and not long after they were writing poems on these tablets. Absolutely fascinating. So today what we're going to do is we're going to have a go at writing our own name on the tablet. So you'll notice on the next slide there's the chance for you to use that code and try your best to write your name on the tablet. I've then got a bit of a extension challenge for those that are up for it, to have a go at actually putting your name in some sort of tablet. So it could be Play-Doh, it could be clay or mud that's quite firm, it could be pizza dough, you could use a bar of soap once you wet it, and see if you can make the marks to communicate your name. So on this tablet, we've got the name of a king, the king of Uruks, but I want you to have a go at writing your own name in some sort of tablet. All right, once you've finished, post them up on Seesaw